Did you know that your wealth will be determined by the small actions you take each day? Some daily habits can help you predict your chances of success and increase the possibility of becoming rich in the nearer future. These rich habits are considered good habits as they can help you develop professionally and are strong predictors of wealth and success. In this video, we're going to discuss the top 15 habits that can make you rich. So, let's get started. Number 1. Hard work trumps talent. There is no way around it. You cannot be a self-made millionaire if you are not willing to work hard. Even luck needs hard work thrown in, at the very least so that you can keep your wealth. About 44% of lottery winners spend all their winnings within 5 years because they don't realize that keeping their winnings intact requires hard work. There's a common misconception that successful business owners are people born to be entrepreneurs. That couldn't be further from the truth. The most successful millionaire entrepreneurs are the ones that consistently outwork their competition. Number 2. Become motivated by passion. A person can succeed at almost anything for which they have unlimited enthusiasm. Millionaires tend to know what they are passionate about and are not afraid to pursue it. Because they choose paths that are related to their passions, they are often self-motivated. Of course, some millionaires are only motivated by financial success, but they have found a way to get through the difficulties and challenges that inevitably show up at the worst times. Number 3. Diversify income streams. Although millionaires tend to work following their passions, they also know better than to have all their eggs in one basket. Millionaires tend to have multiple sources of income to keep themselves diversified. Although they may focus on one area such as real estate, they will have several strategies to create income for them through that avenue, such as residential property investments, private equity investments, consulting, and property management. For example, in addition to trading Bitcoin, I set aside about 10% of my wealth for early-stage startup investments. I look to combine the short-term income of trading with the long-term potential of a big return on my investment if a company goes public or gets bought out by a bigger competitor. Number 4. Never stop learning. Millionaires never stop learning. According to Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals by Tom Corley, 85% of millionaires read 2 or more books every month. And not just any type of books, but books that promote growth, such as psychology, business, science, leadership, and inspirational biographies. Mark Zuckerberg initiated an online reading book club in 2015 called A Year of Books, where followers read 2 books a month and discussed them on the Facebook page. On top of reading habits, Tom Corley identified that 63% of millionaires also keep their learning up by listening to audiobooks during their commute. We have easy access to both free and cheap online education. In the 21st century, a lack of knowledge is no longer an excuse. At Skill Incubator, we focus on teaching high-value skills that can help students build sustainable income streams. Number 5. Invest resources in successful people. It makes sense to invest money in income-producing assets, but even more importantly, it's wise to invest your time, energy, and attention in successful people. Offer to take a millionaire that you admire out to lunch. Join a mastermind group where other successful people can keep you accountable, and volunteer to help the causes of other successful people. Network in different circles and always be willing to help others achieve what's important to them. James Altucher, a popular millionaire blogger, suggests getting the attention of someone successful by sending them 10 ideas that could help or improve something they care about. For example, if you're trying to get a popular blogger to publish your guest post, send him or her 10 blog post ideas for use on their website. It is true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. Before proceeding further, if you want to earn from a YouTube channel, then join our YouTube course in which you will learn how to set everything up and how to make an income from it. The YouTube course link is available in the video description. Number 6. They have and often become mentors. Just before the pandemic, CNBC reported on a phenomenon that saw ambitious entrepreneurs and investors paying big bucks for mentorship. One 31-year-old self-made millionaire spent $70,000 for 6 months' worth of mentorship. Although that success story said the guidance he received was well worth the expense, You don't have to pay for it. Celebrity billionaires like Richard Branson, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg are all on record talking about the value of their mentors, as are garden variety rich people who lent their insight to books like The Millionaire Next Door. They got their mentorship the old-fashioned way, for free. In many cases, those who succeed go on to become mentors themselves. Number 7. Model physical and psychological traits. Millionaires act differently than less financially successful people. They also think and feel differently. Observe their body language, listen to the way that they talk, and consider what values they hold. Compared to the average American who struggles with finance, millionaires tend to be more resilient. They don't give up easily. They can delay gratification, and they always keep their eyes open for more opportunities. There are several ways to find out how a millionaire thinks, feels, and acts. Direct access to the millionaire directly through face-to-face meetings, a telephone call or email, is always most effective. However, if you don't have that sort of direct access, you can still learn a lot about a person through books they have written, interviews they have given, and their social media activities, such as posts and tweets. Number 8. Create clear goals. If you don't know where you are going, you'll end up someplace else. Millionaires tend to have very clear goals and priorities, which helps them stay focused. They know what needs to be achieved and when it needs to be done. They are more willing than others to go the extra mile and do what is necessary to achieve their goals. They not only work hard, but they also work smart and spend considerable time thinking about whether their actions are helping them to get closer to or further away from their goals. Number 9. Reclaim ownership of your time. You can't be a millionaire if you have no control over your time. When it comes to the amount of time available, humans are born completely equal in this respect. Whether you are a millionaire or not, you will only have 24 hours in a day. What you do with your time will determine your level of success. Millionaires tend to have a well-planned day as they often have much to get done. Some use daily to-do lists, while others focus on priorities for the day. Choose a method that works for you and stick with it. They like to do tasks in blocks. For example, they'll record a month's worth of podcast episodes back-to-back on the same day. This saves the hours every week. Another example is email. They generally check their email just twice a day, before lunch and before they leave for the day. Number 10. Learn to accept failure and persevere. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Millionaires tend to have great faith in their dreams, which helps them to stay positive and not give up, even when others don't believe in what they do. Millionaires realize that failure is a part of growth. It is a great teacher and provides valuable feedback. They don't fear failure the way some less financially successful people do, and they are not afraid to ask questions and to ask for help when needed. Number 11. Getting enough sleep. Sleeping properly is probably one of the most overlooked habits by the average person. Although successful people treat and value sleep more than anything as sleep contributes hugely to how they will feel the next day. Sleeping enough helps maintain the healthy brain and emotional well-being of the person. So get your 8 hours of sleep daily. Number 12. Avoid time wasters. Right now, you might spend all day glued to a computer, only to spend your time off binge-watching Netflix or pursuing the web. 67% of rich people watch less than an hour of TV a day, and 63% spend less than an hour a day on the internet, unless it is job-related. They utilize their free time instead, engaged in self-improvement, networking, volunteering, working side jobs or side businesses, or pursuing some goal or dream that will lead to financial rewards down the road. When you choose to actively reduce your screen time, you're able to focus on more productive activities that will keep your mind active and engaged and prevent you from feeling sluggish and run down. Number 13. Spending time with people who inspire them. You are only as successful as those you frequently associate with. If you don't have highly motivated people in your network yet, fear not. Self-made millionaires volunteer, which is a great way to meet other positive, motivated individuals. You could also join groups for people who share your same career or personal interests. Then develop the relationship by keeping in touch, and be choosy about who you spend your time with. Successful people also make a point to limit their exposure to toxic, negative people. Number 14. Live a healthy lifestyle. Working out regularly clears your head and makes you feel more motivated, studies show. According to Corley, 76% of his survey respondents carve out 30 minutes or more for aerobic exercise like jogging, biking, or walking each day. Many successful business leaders make sure to work out. Billionaire Richard Branson, for example, says that his morning routine of waking up at 5 a.m. to play tennis or bike has doubled his productivity. Number 15. Encourage feedback. Actively seeking feedback from others may seem daunting at first, but if you hope to grow and become even more successful, it's a habit you'll want to embrace. Wealthy, self-made individuals often welcome feedback so they can figure out what's working well and what may need to be tweaked. Feedback, whether good or bad, offers you insight into your performance. This allows you to understand if your actions are succeeding, so you can learn and grow from your mistakes in the future. That's all for today. Which one of these habits do you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more informative and amazing videos.